We will now learn some of the safety-related terminologies.
Sir, what do terminologies mean?
The vocabulary of technical terms used in a particular field is known as terminologies, and we are going to learn the terminologies which are used commonly in safety. The terminologies which are used in safety are hazard, risk, near miss, and accidents. A hazard is a source, situation, or an act with the potential to harm in terms of human injury or ill health, or a combination of these criteria. Risk is the combination of the likelihood of an occurrence of a hazardous event or exposure and the severity of injury or ill health that can be caused by the event or exposure. Near miss is an event that, while not causing harm, has the potential to cause injury or ill health. An accident is an incident which has given rise to injury, ill health, or fatality.
Sir, can you give examples for these terminologies?
Sure. There are mainly 4 hazards. They are physical hazards, biological hazards, ergonomic hazards, and chemical hazards. Physical hazards are common hazards present in workplaces which include unsafe conditions and illnesses. These hazards are normally identified but neglected by people due to lack of knowledge and lack of interest in spending time or money to make necessary improvements. But none of the reasons is acceptable.
Some of the examples of physical hazards include electrical hazards, which includes improper wiring, open wires, etc. Machineries without guards to moving parts, high noise level, exposure to ultraviolet rays, heat and cold, working at heights such as ladders and roofs, working with mobile equipment such as forklifts, overhead cranes, etc. and spills on floors or tripping hazards such as blocked aisles or cords running across the floor.
Let us now look at the biological hazards. Biological hazards arise from animals and infectious plant material. Working in unhealthy environments, hospitals, hotel laundries, nursing homes, and veterinary offices can cause disease and illness due to biological hazards. Here are the examples of biological hazards: bacteria, viruses, insect bites, fungi, and bird and animal droppings.
Ergonomic hazards depend on working conditions and working postures which put your body under strain. These hazards are the hardest to spot immediately. Exposure to these hazards for short-term results in sore muscles and for long-term result in injuries. Ergonomic hazards include poor illumination, awkward postures, improper chairs or workstations, improper lifting, repeated movements, and poor posture.
The next hazard is the chemical hazard. Chemical hazards occur when workers are exposed to chemicals in solid, liquid, or gaseous forms. Even common chemicals can cause skin irritation and breathing problems to some workers who are more sensitive. Beware of paints, acids, chemicals, cleaning products, etc., welding fumes, propane, acetylene, carbon monoxide, and explosive chemicals and flammable materials.